This is question number 13 on the June 2013 non-calculator paper. This question here, it's quite a lot. There's a diagram, a map, so I've actually zoomed right out. It might look a bit tiny, but hopefully you're looking at a question paper as well. The question, let's read it first. Here is a map, so you've got the map all together. The position of a ship S is marked on the map, so there is S. There's a scale. 1 centimeter is 100 meters. The point C is on the coast, so C is on the coast. The ship must not sail closer than 500 meters to point C. The ship sails on a bearing of 37 degrees, 037. Will the ship sail closer, so this is your question, will the ship sail closer than 500 meters to C? You must explain your answer. And the explanation of the answer is going to come from the diagram and any bits that you put on it. Now, one of the first things you need to recognize on this question is that the bearing of the ship. And what that means is the ship is going to move in a circle, right? Now, 37 degrees is about that. And I want to draw a line there, because if that ship is sailing, if that ship is closer, or at some point in its journey is closer than 500 meters to C, I'll be able to say yes or no whether it does or doesn't sail closer than 500 meters to C. What I will do from here is I'll draw a circle, right, of all the points which are 500 meters away from C using this scale. So let's go ahead with this first of all. I'm going to use a protractor for my bearing. And I need to measure 37 degrees, so 10, 20, 30, and then go off to 7, 37 degrees. Just check that that is correct. Yes, it is. So if I draw my line, okay, so that's the path that the ship is going to follow. But we don't want the ship, or what they've said is the ship must not sail closer than 500 meters to point C. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to use the scale. Now the scale says 1 centimeter is equivalent to 100 meters. So I'm going to actually use my compass, put it onto the ruler itself and measure 5 centimeters. Okay, what that tells me is if I draw an arc or draw a circle or even part of a circle from C, so all these points that the circle shows are 500 meters from C. So doesn't need to be dark because you just need to prove your point. And what you're trying to think is, does the ship sail within 500 meters of C? And actually the answer to that is yes, because this section here, the ship is going to be closer than 500 centimeters to C, and that's what I need to write down. Okay, so I need to write down an explanation, and I need to say yes. Yes, the ship does sail within 500 meters of C, as can be seen in the diagram above. Okay, and that is enough to be able to get and secure full marks in this. So there is your complete solution. You need to make sure you show these arc lines, these guidelines, everything, make sure they're there, right? You could put a bit more by saying here, the ship is closer to C than 500 meters. Okay. Not totally necessary, but this is one of those questions which people do find quite difficult and isn't often answered particularly well. Make sure you understand it, make sure you can do it, make sure you can get full marks in it.